Alrighty, everybody. Keep on recording this video because of random corruptions? Interruptions. Interrupto. Anyway, so, say hi to YouTube. Of course, have to start off with that, but, keep on interrupting videos. I have to restart them. Hopefully next one works out pretty well. I might just do that in the end of videos. That's probably what I'll do from now on. It's actually a pretty good system. Oh, my kitty cat found something. There is some sort of creature underneath my dresser. Is it a tarantula? I don't know. Brandon, did you put a tarantula under my dresser? Because Chevy's looking under my dresser. She found something.
I don't know, Ian. Has it tried to bite you yet?
Well, no, it's under my dresser.
Well, then you're still alive.
Hey, if you borrowed it from a friend, it's probably going to be dead.
Probably not a mouse.
Ooh, that would be exciting. Okay, well, there's either a spider, a tarantula, which is also a kind of spider, but, it's not really a spider. It's like a spider on steroids. Or a mouse underneath my dresser, and my cat has found it. I don't know why it's always in my room. Stresses me out. Okay, so this video is actually a direct response from Greatanator's critique onto my golem video here. I asked him to critique it, and, his method of critiquing was yelling at me for using golems in Gold 3, which I have a perfectly logical explanation. If you want to see the raid and all its glory, I'd recommend you check it out on his channel. Oh, no, it's a baby spider. Oh, no, that's not good at all. And that Terminator did a terrible job. It's like, why am I going to call you to get the bugs out of my house if you don't get the bugs out of my house, you know? Because they didn't get the bugs out of my house. There's spiders all up in my room, yo. I have arachnophobia. Ah, man, that's not good. Chevy keeps searching underneath my dresser. Yeah, you guys are not really laughing at this, but I mean, like, you really should be. It's kind of funny. I mean, looking at it from a third-person point of view. From a first-person point of view, I just want to cry. A bunch. So if you're curious why I'm rocking this base design, it's to get a gem box in the middle. Because they can't spawn on those little lines where you can't spawn your troops on. So I have a little spot here. So I'll get a gem box, hopefully in the center, and then I'll be able to protect it. That way nobody can steal my gems. Okay, so the reason why I have golems is because I was doing a holo wee wee, and then I have this is past tense. I had 11 extra wizards. And, I thought, since I have 11 extra wizards, why not just make up a goey and get a 3-star or something? Which is what I call it because I don't have witches. Sorry for my sniffling. I'm pretty scared right now. I really think there might actually be a tarantula. I hope there's not a tarantula. I hope it was just that baby spider. And only one. And there's no more in my room at all. But I don't believe that. I believe there are multiple. It's very scary. Because I have arachnophobia. That means I'm scared of spiders. Anyway, so that's why I was using a golem raid. And you were yelling at me for not using barbarians and archers. But if you look through my log with my raids here, I think you'll be pretty jealous because the highest you get is somewhere in that neighborhood right there, where I got on Braun. And just because I'm not gonna be all about, I'm so much better than you, yelling at me for using golems, because that was your critique. I mean, I personally would have critiqued it differently, but I'm gonna teach you how to get raids like this. By doing a live raid and breaking my shield, and then getting attacked and losing a bunch of trophies and loot. Okay, maybe that's probably not my best idea. Ooh, 5 days, 2 hours? 5 hours, 2 minutes. That's a coincidence. Let's screenshot that. Oh, I accidentally locked it. Oh well, I guess now you'll just have to look at my screensaver of White Lightning HD right there saying, I love you too, better. Right there, that was when I was in Pocket Pirates. That was a funny clan. And now you gotta watch the game reload. I'm really actually pretty terrified. That's why I'm not being very exciting. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. So I guess just, feel free to copy this design. I'll show you some replays. It's pretty effective. That was a drink. It's taking a drink out of my drink. Yeah, so this guy attacked from the inside. So if they attack from the inside, you're gonna lose a lot of your loot. So just be ready for that if you're using this base. I couldn't really find a good way to do it without losing all your loot every single raid. So I mean, you're gonna have to do a lot of shield riding to not be completely lost here. But I mean, for the most part, it didn't go too bad. This raid, that is. I might actually move the cannons back one space. Might attract them to the cannons. They attack from the inside. Which they will, and then go up through there, and then... Oh, okay, cool, so I don't have to. So that's going to be the central point there, so... any of your defensive traps that you want to do, put on that cannon right there. If you decide to copy this base. Which I would recommend if you want a gym box in there. You'll have to do a little bit of wall moving around. Probably take that one and that one off. And then put them there. The reason why I don't is because I have a Christmas tree there, and I don't really feel like removing it, because, it's in the spirit. I mean, that's the same reason why that's down one. Rather than up where it should be. So, I mean, you might even have to remove a third wall. I mean, you could probably rearrange. You could definitely rearrange this, make it a little bit better if you want. I mean, it's difficult to get a good defensive base like this, realistically. And I do like this core, actually. I'm probably going to end up making this core into a base later on because... oh, what? You're going to really like this one. Okay, if you're farming, you got all your stuff right there, right? I mean, that's probably going to be moved. But boom, right there, okay? You need to put it there. I mean, like, the possibilities are, like, almost endless. I mean, there's, like, 7 possibilities here. Maybe more, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, is the point I'm trying to make here. So, you could do this, and then you could move your Teslas. And then you can the Tesla to the second house. I hope you don't mind my accent there. So, I mean, you could do it like that. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, possibilities are, like, almost endless. There's, like, a whole 7 possibilities. I mean, like, I really hope that you're understanding how many 7 is. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but, like, it's a pretty decent amount. I mean, you could even do this. This is a possibility here. I really like this possibility. The clan castle isn't centralized at all, but, I mean, who needs a clan castle, right? I mean, what do? Right? Other than tell your enemies, hey, I'm from this clan. You might not want to mess with me, bro. And, hold a bunch of troops and deal thousands of damage whenever they're unlurable. And even set up for some traps and stuff. But, I mean, that's not important. I mean, that's not important at all. Who cares if you lose a raid, I mean, you got this setup here. People are going to, like, see this and be like, huh, that's a good setup right there. And then they're going to skip you. So, I mean, you can move around stuff in this. You make it a little bit more centralized. Decentralized. That's a word. It's a word now. Acentralized. C-centralized. B-centralized. W-centralized. I'm just making up whole new words here, guys. This is pretty exciting. So let's see. This is what? Probably just breathe right onto the mic there. I was trying to breathe away. Let's see, what is this? Like a whole 6-minute video? Huh? That's kind of disappointing, guys. Oh yeah. Trace won the bass review. I got interrupted last time I was doing this, so save the best for last. I'm gonna do it live right next. Okay, so I don't think there's a tarantula underneath my dresser anymore. I mean, I'm telling you, it's really what threw me off in the beginning there. You know, actually, I ran a bass that was kind of similar to this. Well, actually, no, it wasn't, but I mean, it kind of reminds me of that bass somehow. I'm not sure how, actually. I was really proud of the bass, but I mean, I don't know. Give them wall breakers. I have 8. Ooh, you guys should see my request. It's fun and festive. Oh god, this video is probably about to get interrupted. Alright, it might not get interrupted. I'm speaking really quiet because I'm not gonna give the person ideas. 3, 2. Alrighty, yay! Okay, so clan castle lure ability here. Really, I mean, the only real way I can see to lure this is a giant. Or just taking out everything and then doing it from there. And I mean, that's just not very effective. So, use a giant. Best way to lure that out. Upgrade-wise, it looks like it just came from a Town Hall 7. Within the past few days, you've done a pretty good job playing catch-up here. Catch-up. Gosh, I had to refill some catch-up at work today. Oh, man, that's so annoying. The pump doesn't even work right. It's terrible. So terrible. So I sat there for like 20 minutes just refilling one ketchup bottle. And I'm not the only one who sat there for 20 minutes because nobody came back there and yelled at me for taking my time or wondering where I was or anything. They were like, where were you? And I'm like, oh, I was refilling ketchup. And they're like, oh, I didn't need to bring the bottles back up. No, I did, but I didn't place them on the tables. Yeah. Anyways, so back to the video. So, anyways, you've done a great job playing catch up. I'd recommend that you get up your mortars first. And then these right here. I mean, all in all, it looks like a solid base. It looks to be a hybrid. I wouldn't use this for trophy pushing, just because, you know, wizard towers are not very centralized. But I mean, you know, they're covering up the storages, which is why I'm assuming that's a hybrid base. I mean, all your core defenses are not core. All your defenses over here, they're a little bit side heavy, but I mean, this really shouldn't be a problem. The way you have your spring traps set up actually kind of works in your favor too. This kind of reminds me of the Tempest base setup. I don't know if that's what you're going for. I didn't even notice that because, you know, I'm in your clan. So, I mean, I guess, okay, let's see. If you were to attack this base and you had a ton of giants, it'd be safer to use wall breakers on either the top. Let's see, if you go in through the top, that'll get rid of these. Yeah, I mean, I think going in through the top would be your best bet. I mean, yeah, so just use a bunch of barbarians, wall breakers, and giants to attack this base. Get yourself a nice little 2-star there. Or even through the bottom actually might work a little bit better. Going through there and there and there, so use 20 wall breakers like I do. Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty long video, not a very productive video. Well, I'm gonna go check out, see if that's a tarantula. I'm probably gonna have to use some sort of stick to poke around, because I don't really feel like, you know, sticking my hand down in there. So talk to you later. Bye.